This is a brief video about C2C Labs and how our process helps empower corporate innovators, entrepreneurs, and builders move their ideas from concept to completion. The process begins when a user has a new idea for a business. An idea is composed of a customer, a problem, and a solution. New ideas are reviewed for qualification to become ventures, which go through 5 phases in the C2C process: exploration, discovery, incubation, acceleration, and eventually success. We'll take a closer look at these phases in just a moment, but first we'll see internal users are alerted to the idea, which then gets reviewed. All the review information gets captured, and if it's qualified, it can then be converted into a venture. Exploration focuses on finding a business model reality. It begins with the founder working with subject matter experts to design 2 to 5 business models, and then testing leap of faith assumptions made within those models. Business models are created using Lean Canvas methodology. The Lean Canvas is a template with 12 key fields required to construct a business model. This helps the founder working with a group of subject matter experts to quickly and completely arrange the founder's idea into a potential business model. After the model is defined, the subject matter experts, along with the founder, explore each field to identify the leap of faith assumptions made that pose significant risk or impact to the model. These are known as LOFs. They're documented and tested. The testing should cost little to nothing in terms of time and money. Once all LOFs have been tested for a venture and at least one business model have no failed LOFs, the venture phase moves to discovery. As part of the exploration phase, founder talent is a key consideration for venture success. Using Gallup's Builder Profile or BP10 evaluation to assess the pool of potential founders, the BP10 data can be used to determine the likelihood of success for a founder. It can also be used to determine the most promising combination of co-founders for a venture. For instance, if a founder is lacking in a particular talent, the subject matter experts can help coordinate a potential match of an additional founder to fill the talent gap. Discovery is the weekly search to determine if the business model is bona fide. This is performed through presenting an offer, also known as an OFF. An OFF consists of 3 items: pricing, value proposition, and demonstration. The OFF is presented to a select customer audience, and each item is determined to be good, bad, or neutral independently based on feedback. These items are tweaked and tested on customers until all 3 consistently are determined to be good. Then the offer can be considered valid. After discovering the valid OFF, the founder then creates a pro forma, writes an incubation test plan, creates a trinomial value option tree, and seeks funding. Ventures can selectively be exposed to a venture capital marketplace where funding entities can express interest to receive a presentation as well as make bids for funding in exchange for equity and any other custom terms and conditions. Investors have the ability to track their portfolios and inspect the details of ventures they've funded. They're presented with all available ventures along with indicators of the venture capital market interest and the various funding progress of the ventures seeking funding. Once funding is secured, the venture enters incubation. Incubation is the weekly search for product market fit, also known as PMF. The PMF testing is based on the trinomial option tree to determine whether or not the business model is in or out of the money. The testing proceeds weekly until all remaining paths of the tree are in or out of the money. Once all remaining paths are in the money, the venture moves to the acceleration phase. The acceleration phase is the search for a growth sustainability fit, also known as a GSF. This is done through testing defined by both sales and operations subject matter experts. The GSF tests 4 areas independently: revenue growth, operations to support the revenue growth, and increasing client lifetime value, and the ratio of client value versus the cost of client acquisition. These tests are run weekly with a quarterly review by the venture's funding entity or entities to determine when a GSF has been achieved. Once a GSF is achieved, the venture moves into the success phase. Success indicates the venture life cycle is complete. The only activity remaining is for the founder and the funders to mutually decide whether the founder continues with the business or returns to create another venture. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in learning more, please email us at info@c2clabs.io.